Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a super quick video, or I'm going to try to make it quick at least, but I want to give you a couple of different options on what to do or how to spend your crypto rather, off-ramp options on, getting your crypto and spending it and, turning it into cash, that sort of thing. A couple of you guys have asked me this question, and really over the last, I don't know, 72 hours or so, I've been, on the lookout for some of these different things. I've reached out to a couple of people, and some of these things are really, really cool. A couple of buddies of mine in the space shared some of these platforms with me. So let's go over these platforms. Really, really cool stuff, guys. Again, you want to have a couple of these things in your tool belt. Um, because again, if you're making crypto, and you have the need to spend it for whatever reason, you want to have a couple of different options working for you. Okay. So, real quick, guys, not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into anything in the crypto space, do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So let's go ahead and dive right in, guys. Again, this is for people who want to off-ramp their crypto. There's a couple of other options. Obviously, I'm going to talk about, 5 different platforms here. There's obviously a lot more platforms out there. The reason why I chose these platforms to talk about is they're available in most states. There's a couple of good options out there, but they're not available in every single state. Platforms like Spritz and crypto.com and CoinZoom, those are all great options, but they're just not available in every state. So these that I'm going to show you, these are actually available across the board for the most part. Okay. And a couple of them are even international. So let's go ahead and cover it. First one I want to talk about, this is local coin swap. My man brought this to me. Really grateful that he did because this one is a really cool one. Again, some of you guys are using platforms like Coinbase to take your crypto and have it. You need funds in your bank account, right? You need cash in your bank account, and you're using platforms like Coinbase. Now, again, I'm not going to go off on a tangent and talk about Coinbase because that can take me forever. But it's not the greatest option, and that's an understatement. Back in the day, Coinbase was really simple to use. They didn't really give you too much of a hassle. Now it's such a, they're so big that they have to abide by certain laws. I mean, I guess it's not their fault. I don't know, but they're on the radar, so they have to abide by certain things. So they ask you for so many documents and you know they ask you for a whole bunch of stuff, right? And sometimes if they find out you're involved with certain platforms that they're not friendly to, they'll just terminate your account or suspend your account. Your funds get locked in there. I mean, I can go on and on and on, right? So these are different options to Coinbase, right? And if you want to get cash in your bank account, this is one that you can use. This is a P2P platform, guys, member to member. Again, lots of different ways you can use this platform, but you can buy and sell crypto here. And let me just give you an example here of what I'm talking about. If you go to the inside of the back office here, if you want to buy crypto, right, and you don't want to go through, let's say, for example, a Coinbase or any type of exchange, a lot of times you'll attempt to buy crypto there. It'll take you a couple of days. Like I said before, there's so many hoops and hurdles that you got to jump through. KYC, and again, I'm not against KYC, but this one here, I don't believe any of these platforms require a complicated KYC process. If they do require KYC, it's super quick, super simple. You literally get approved within, um, you know, 5 minutes or so. So this one here, you don't actually need KYC with local coin swap. Again, you can buy crypto, but in this video, we're talking about selling crypto, right? Getting cash in your bank account. So let me give you an example here. Let's say you click on sell crypto, right? Let's say you want to sell Bitcoin or Ethereum. Uh, you can actually sell all types of cryptos, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, USDT, Tether, USDT TRC20, or excuse me, USDT ERC20, USDT BEP20, USDT TRC20. You even sell, BNB, right? Tron, whatever you have, right? That's over here. So what you would do is you would go in here, you would put, I want to sell, you click whatever cryptocurrency, let's say in this example, it's Bitcoin. And they give you over 300 options to get paid in. Okay. Again, obviously, I haven't used all of these methods. As a matter of fact, the one that I've used a couple of times already is Zelle, right? So in other words, I can come in here, I can sell, Bitcoin or what have you. Um, and whoever I'm selling it to will Zelle me right to my bank account cash, right? So Zelle is one I've used, super smooth and easy. There's also other options here. I think Venmo's in here. Yeah, Venmo's in here. Uphold. You can also get a bank wire, right, if you want to do that. But you can see there's a whole lot of options. So again, it's not just limited to two or three options. Wherever you are in the world, there's going to be an option here for you, right? Payoneer. That's not available in the U.S., but that's available in other countries. So again, what I've used is I've used Zelle. So what I would do is I would come in here, I would choose Zelle. Obviously, you put your location, whatever country you're in, and then what you would do is you would find a seller here, right? You would find someone that's reputable. A lot of times, the way you find someone that's reputable is, do they have, pretty good reputation? A lot of times, this is filtered with popularity. So a lot of these people, pretty good reputations here. So you would pick one, right? You would pick when you would click on sell, and then you would literally once you click that, a private chat opens between you and the other member, right? And then there's the steps. I don't want to initiate a sell here to show you, but it'll the different steps on how to interact and get them to sell you funds. It opens up on the side. So you can have a private chat, right? And so you can say, hey, just wanted to let you know I opened up a trade with you, looking to sell $500 in Bitcoin, and have it sent to me, via Zelle. They're going to know that anyway because you filled out you filled out this thing on the top. And then a lot of times they'll message you back, within, a minute or two. The people that I've dealt with, they messaged me back within 30 seconds, right? So I can't vouch for everybody because there's so many people in here, members here that you can interact with. The members that I've interacted with, literally within 30 to 60 seconds, they message me back saying, hey, no problem. Um, you know, let's do it, right? And so what'll happen is what's cool is, you first of all, you got to fund this, right? So there's a wallet, right? You have a wallet here, you can send Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever you have. So let's say, for example, in this case, I'm talking about Bitcoin. You would fund your wallet with Bitcoin. Then when you click on sell, it'll ask you how much you want to sell, USD worth, right? Let's say you pick 500, whatever, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500. If you want to do a bank wire for 50,000 and they'll accommodate you, you can do that any way you want. And it'll tell you to send over the Bitcoin. Now you're not sending it to them, which is pretty cool. You're actually sending it to an escrow because that doesn't get released to them. You have to release that to them once they send you your funds. So it's not like it's not like you're sending them your crypto, then they disappear and never answer you back. I mean, that that would obviously suck. So what you're doing is you're sending your Bitcoin to the escrow account. They have to send you your funds first. Once you get your funds, whether it's through Zelle or what have you, once you get your funds, then you have to go in there and there's a button you click to release the crypto to them. So it's very, safe, right? It's a very safe way to do it. And again, it's member to member. You can do it vice versa as well. If you have cash and you want to buy crypto, like a lot of you guys would go to Coinbase. Some of you guys have messaged me saying, hey, I'm going to Coinbase, I'm trying to buy some crypto. They told me I got to wait a week, right, or something like that, because I got to get verified and blah 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 blah. This one, there's you don't got to do all that. It's pretty much within a couple of minutes you'll get your crypto or your cash, whichever way you want to do your transaction. So anyway, this is called Local Coin Swap. I'm going to leave a link down below. Very easy to use, guys. You can try using it, do a small transaction, right? Some of these transactions you can do as little as $100 or $50 just to kind of get your feet wet, try it out. If you like it, it's a way for you to get funds in your bank account. Like for example, what I did was I used it a couple of times. I had the person Zelle me cash to my bank account because I wanted to see how this thing worked. I wanted to see if it was smooth, if it was fast. And yeah, it's great. And again, a lot of these people, they want to get good reviews. So they give you really great service. Because at the end, once the transaction's done, there's a box pops out and says, hey, give a quick review, give them 5 stars, what have you. So I've always given 5 stars, given a quick little 2 or 3 sentence, you know, comment or review on the person I was dealing with. Because again, those people are going to be, more popular and they want that so they can get used more. So they're going to go out of their way to give you some good service for the most part. Okay. Anyway, this is called local coin swap. This is a really, really good one. My guy showed this to me, and yeah, this is one that I really, really like. I'm gonna be using them a lot, moving forward. The next one is called it's called Lasso Finance. Okay, Lasso Finance. And this is a pretty cool one, guys, okay, because again, this is no KYC required. Okay, literally, you can get an account, fund your account, and use it immediately because you get a virtual card. Now, this one here, you don't get a physical card. You have a virtual card, and you can use that, to go on. Like I immediately because I wanted to test it out, I threw some funds in here, and I bought something on Amazon. I loaded the card up on my Uber Eats app, as you can see here. Just today, matter of fact, you look at the date. It's the 24th. It's the 24th that I'm making this video. Like so, for lunch today, we ordered Uber Eats. So again, you can use this. Again, this one here, what's cool about it is you can, I guess it would be pretty ideal for like subscriptions that you have, like Netflix, Hulu, Uber, right? Uber Eats, Lyft. Um, the list goes on. And if you want to shop online, if you want to buy travel, if you anything you're doing online, you can use a virtual card. You can do that. But what's cool about it is you can load this into your Apple Wallet or your Google Wallet on your phone. And then now if you go to 7-Eleven or you go, wherever, wherever it takes Apple Wallet or Google Wallet, or Apple Pay or Google Pay, you just use your phone and they can zap, you zap your phone and you can pay that way. So it's pretty cool. So again, it's ideal for subscriptions and shopping online and that sort of thing. But you can, load it up in your phone and now you can just use wherever you go with your phone, you can do that. So again, this one here, you would load it up and you follow the directions, really, really simple to use. And again, it's no KYC, okay? So you don't have a physical card and you can't pull cash out of an ATM or that sort of thing. You're not going to be able to do that with any platform that doesn't do KYC, but it's really simple to use. And you load it up with USDT. It's on Ethereum, around the Ethereum network. So you can load it up with USDC, USDT, I think even DAI. I loaded it up with USDT. You do connect, it's almost like a smart contract because you open up your wallet and once your wallet is open, it'll connect to the site and then you would just deposit, right? And you're off to the races. Okay. Here's where you can deposit more funds. If you want to, what's cool about this too is a lot of times with these crypto debit cards, when you load it up with funds, your funds are pretty much locked, right? They're in the card, they're in the whatever, right? And the only way you can use it is for you to use the card or the platform. Cool thing about this is, let's say, for example, I wanted to take this money out. I would just click on withdraw, pull my money out, it goes back to my wallet. But your funds aren't locked in, which is pretty cool. Okay. And again, the thing with this is you have a daily limit of $1,000 a day that you could spend. So if you want to load it up with crypto, again, you can't pull cash out of an ATM or anything like that, but you can load it up on your phone. You can shop online. You can spend $1,000 a day. That's pretty high. That's 30,000 a month that you can spend of your crypto using this platform. So again, I'll leave a link for this one down below. Again, I've used this on Amazon. I've used it on Uber Eats. We just started to play around with this, but I like it so far, and it's a real cool way to spend your crypto. Another one, right? This one here, you do get a physical card. It's called Ultimo Pay, right? We've talked about this many, many times before, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. For those of you guys that want to have a physical card, those of you guys that want to be able to pull out cash from an ATM, this one here is a perfect solution for you. And the cool thing about it is it's not US only, it's all over the world. Okay. I think local coin swap, also finance, I think all of them are, international platforms. Okay. This is the same international platform. You do you can get an offshore bank account with this, which is pretty cool. And the daily limit, right, for pulling out of an ATM, I think it's like $20,000 a day. I don't think you need to pull out that much. You might not even be able to pull that much from one ATM. You might have to go to like 3 or 4 or 5 ATMs, but there is a pretty high threshold as far as daily ATM limit with this one. So that's pretty cool. So again, for those of you guys that want to have a physical card in your wallet, this is a great solution for you. You load it up with crypto. You can load it up with Bitcoin, USDT, and what's the other one? There's another one. I know for sure Bitcoin and USDT. And you load it up and you're off to the races. You could spend your crypto. And again, offshore bank, really, really cool. Another one here, Cash App. Now, a lot of you guys probably already use Cash App. I had Cash App downloaded on my phone for a long time. I wasn't really using it too much, but one of my guys, put me on to what he was doing with it, paying his bills and that sort of thing. And again, this is another great option for you. If you don't verify your account, then I think the limit to withdraw to your bank account, if you wanted to withdraw cash to your bank account. Now, again, if you don't want to do that, they also offer a card. You can load up your card and use that, right? Spend your crypto using the card. But if you wanted to withdraw to your bank account, if you don't verify your account, I think it's like 1,000 a week, so it's not too bad. But if you wanted to up your limit for withdrawing cash to your bank account, you just verify your account. It takes a couple of minutes. And once you do that, I believe you can pull up to 50,000 a day or something, some crazy number like that. Now, again, not that you have to do that or you would even want to, but it's pretty much, it's a high threshold if you needed to get cash into your bank account for whatever reason. Again, you don't have to do that. You can load it up, just use it on your card. You can interact with other members, send them crypto. Again, lots of different ways you can do it. And the last one here, not the greatest option, okay, but the only reason why I'm uh, talking about it is it's an option to Coinbase. Now, again, this is it's a centralized exchange. You do need to KYC, but it works pretty much like Coinbase. So those of you guys who like Coinbase, I'm not really a big fan of Coinbase. I've used Coinbase for a long, long, long time, but again, just recently they started to require this and that and a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not into that. Gemini is not as big as Coinbase, so they don't really require all that, and it's really simple to use. But again, it's a quick way for you to, if you needed to deposit your funds in here, swap it out for USD, and then get it out to your bank account. It is a pretty quick process. I did a withdrawal to my bank account. I think it was like a couple of hours. I had the money in my bank account. So I mean, it's pretty fast. Again, I'm not really a big fan of centralized exchanges, but for those of you guys that just want to have another option to Coinbase, this is another one. So again, these are a couple of the methods that you can use. There's also other methods where, if you have a broker, like give you a quick example. I was on the phone with a buddy of mine, Joe, who I actually go back with him for many, many years. And last night I was on the phone with him. We were talking about, different options to off-ramp crypto. Um, and he said, "Hey, I'm a broker." I'm like, "Well, explain to me, what do you do?" He goes, "Well, I always have a lot of people that are asking me for crypto. They don't want to go through Coinbase. They have cash, but they need crypto. So what I do is I find people that have crypto and are willing to sell it." He goes, "Do you have a lot of crypto?" I said, "Yeah, I got a lot of crypto." He goes, "If you ever wanted to, off ramp it for cash and you want people to wire you or Zelle you or what have you, I'll connect you to some of these people. I'm like the middle person, right? He's the broker, right? So he might get a little small fee. I'm not sure." Um, but he was like, "I'll get you all these people. You can sell your crypto to them. You can have them wire, Zelle you, what have you. And you sell them your crypto, they're happy, you get cash, you're happy. And I'll be like the escrow for that person, for that transaction." So I mean, there's other things that, there's other ways like that. It's not really, it probably wouldn't be a way if you're just doing a smaller transaction. But if you have, let's say you have a lot of crypto and you're willing to sell it, or you need cash or what have you, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 of cash, if you're willing to, sell your crypto for that. There's, brokers and things of that you can use. If you want me to connect you to my guy, I'm willing to do that. I also have another guy in Michigan that does that. So I got two people who would, be willing to do that. But again, there's so many different ways you can do it. These are just a couple of ways. Again, if you're maybe not really doing bigger transactions like that, and you just want to, get a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 into your bank account, or maybe you want to use your crypto and spend it at McDonald's, or you want to shop or what have you. These are some of the different options you can have. So again, if you're making all this crypto online, you have to have a way to off ramp it and spend it just in case. Maybe you don't want to spend it. I don't know, but I know I know having a couple of these different tools in your tool belt is always helpful. You never just want to have one way to off ramp crypto. By the way, you want to have several different methods just in case something were to happen. Who knows, right? Anyway, I'm going to leave links for all of these different things down below. We'll talk about these platforms a little bit more moving forward, give you updates and that sort of thing. But again, I wanted to put this out there because if you're like me, you're always looking for good ways to off ramp your crypto, and you don't want to have just one method. You want to have several that are working. These are some that I wanted to share with you that were shared with me and I'm using, and I'm pretty stoked about. All of them have given me great experiences so far, and yeah, check them out. All right, guys, do your own research, guys. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. There's risk in everything. So again, do your own due diligence. Follow me on Telegram, guys. And as always, risk capital only. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.